This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. If you're looking for the new Rebel Clash booster packs, they also have those on stock, so definitely check them out, PoketownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapdosTCG, you get 5% of your next order. How cool is that? What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're gonna be playing with Inteleon V Max. We already checked out Rillaboom V Max, Cinderace V Max, so this time around it's time to check out the third starter from, of course, the Sword and Shield era. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic here because this has, of course, energy denial. We have Hydro Snipe for 1 energy dealing 60 damage, and we can put an energy attached to the opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. So that's gonna be amazing. Let's say you are able to gust up with the boss's order, something like an ADP. We can immediately get rid of that energy, and we're gonna be ahead in the prize race because they're not gonna be able to get off Altered Creation. We also have 4 Crushing Hammers to help out with that, and the second attack, Max Bullet, is able to smack 160 damage and then 60 damage to one of the opponent's bench Pokemon. We know that dealing damage to the bench is good in the form of Dragapult VMAX, so this is going to be a very similar approach. We're going to be using Scoop Up Net in order to use, of course, things like Zigzagoon, so we can actually get some more damage counters around. So let's say you smack down Zigzagoon, use the Max Bullet, you're going to be able to one-shot stuff like Jirachi, which is awesome. On the first glance, also things like Ditto, Prism Star are not safe. Things like opposing Snoms. We're playing Snom as well to evolve into Frosmoth, to have the energy acceleration that of course is gonna help us out with Max Bullet. But the first attack, don't underestimate that. We also have Team Yell Grunt, and this is gonna be fantastic since we are able to reuse that thanks to a Mewtwo Mind Report. So we can use Mewtwo, get Yell Grunt on top of the deck, get the Yell Grunt in form of things like Stellar Wish, or maybe smacking down the Dedenne, and then you immediately have another Yell Grunt available to you. So with Super Scoop Up, this guy will be staying alive. We have 320 HP, so that's gonna be fantastic. This deck is weak against lightning, so that gets me a little bit concerned, but you're not gonna face all lightning decks in the tournament. Sometimes you're gonna be up against Pikarom. That's gonna be unfortunate, but it is not impossible since we do have Disruption by our hand. We can get rid of the energy on the opponent's side. We can also try and include the Giratina in this list, but for now I think Yell Grunt is also doing a great job. So Yell Grunt in combination with Hydro Snipe will be fantastic to try out. The Trading Court is a new stadium card we're gonna be relying on here because this can actually get yourself a basic energy from the discard pile, which is immediately nice. Has some synergy with the Ice Dance ability of Frosmoth, so if we lose some energies we can get them back instantly thanks to this stadium card. We only have that as our stadium card. You might even think of including things like Chaotic Swell as well to make sure that the Pikarom matchup is a little bit more easier since you can get rid of Thunder Mountain. But it's for now I think Pikarom is just very hard in general, so let's not overtech it. And then the new Capacious Bucket can actually get 2 other energies from the deck immediately. So we're gonna see if Inteleon has what it takes. The other Inteleon also that snipes 40 damage to wherever you please, so sniping is a huge deal with this deck. And I wonder if it'll be successful or not. I think lots of people are trying out Inteleon V Max. It has an appeal with the energy denial. You can, of course, rely on the attack, use Team Yell Grunt, maybe tack in a Giratina, Scoop Up Net. You're gonna get rid of lots of energies, definitely considering the fact we also have Crushing Hammer. In our defense, we're gonna be using Crushing Hammer, using the Team Yell Grunt as well as the attack, so that's gonna get rid of a lot of energies. We already have an 11 win streak, but that's for me testing out a lot of stuff. So let's just see. We're up against Pikarom, which is already gonna struggle our win streak entirely. Okay, we start with Jirachi though, so we'll see how that goes. We have Crushing Hammer in hand. I think we're gonna have to slap down the Mewtwo Mind Report, since otherwise we're gonna lose it. Okay, Metal Frying Pan. Okay, it's not Pikarom. That gives me a little bit, yeah, at ease. He has a custom catch, so this is probably Zacian. Zacian ADP, maybe? We get another mulligan, that's a research, and that's Zacian. Okay, Zacian's gonna start first. We will probably need to evolve as quickly as possible. Interpret Sword immediately, so not playing down things like Quick Ball and all that. Oh, wow! Okay, this is huge. We're gonna have to rely on the Crushing Hammers here. Come on! One heads, get out of here. Wow, that Interpret Sword was insane. So another Crushing Hammer, it's still. So 50%, I'll take it. For now, we are gonna smack down the Zigzagoon so we can pressure up some damage. I think the one we're gonna have to punish here is this guy. This already has energies, that's why. Smacking down the Mewtwo, I'm gonna go for a research. Let's see what we get. These two cards are scoopable, yeah, able to get scooped up, which is awesome. We're gonna smack down a Snom. We are gonna use the Quick Ball. Yeah, Snom would be fantastic. We already have 2 energies here. First of all, we're gonna Stellar Wish, see what we get. A Marnie. We can Marnie the opponent, or we can research so we can find ourselves the VMAX. I think I'm gonna go for a research again. At this point, he didn't play any cards, so he's probably already having good stuff in the hand. And we are just gonna go for this scenario and get ourselves the amazing Inteleon V. Inteleon V also has, instead of like that 40 snipe, does already have an attack here where we can check out the opponent's hand, which could be fantastic. So let's slap this down. We do have a switch in hand. Well, we already have scoop up nets in the list as well, so I think next turn we're gonna be able to smack with the VMAX, which is gonna be fantastic. So this guy will probably need another attachment of the turn. He could also go for Metal Saucer now that I think about it, but otherwise we would have lost our Crushing Hammer as well. Okay, I see where this is going. Okay, Jirachi will not survive, unfortunately. Let's see here, yeah. And there's Erika's Hospitality. We can go for Yell Grunt and the first attack of Inteleon VMAX if we somehow top deck it, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Our Jirachi will see the discard pile. Once during our turn, you get a touch of water energy from your hand to one of our water type Pokemon. Okay. It's gonna be difficult, to say the least. This guy will be stuck in the active though. There's Oranguru. Will this be Speedzation? With, of course, the Jirachi Prism Star. Whirlpool Suction. We save our... Yeah, I think in this scenario... Yeah, Jirachi is nice, so we can actually get rid of some stuff. Mewtwo is also nice, so we can reuse things like Boss's Orders. They're all nice, but I think I will give up on... Yeah, if he relies on Jirachi, probably gonna rely on Jirachi or Mr. Mime that it is. So we're gonna actually put Mewtwo up front. Sacrificing the Mewtwo here. I know we're maybe gonna regret that decision, like things like Boss's Orders, but for now I think it's a good decision. Since I want to get that snipe activated, because if he relies on Jirachi or some weak Pokemon, we can actually punish that. Okay. We get smacked in the face. The good news is, we have a Jirachi, we have the Frosmoth here, and even a Marnie. Okay. If we get... Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go for the research in this scenario. Let's go for it. Yeah, Yell Grunt is gone, which is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. We also have Super Scoop Ups to fill up that hole. So for now, we're gonna go for Inteleon V Max. Getting, of course, an energy over here. We are also going to rely on the Evolution Incense. Finding ourselves, yeah, probably gonna get this guy. Yeah, we have another Research in hand, so it's probably better that we keep better to get a VMAX still in the deck. For now, we'll just go for Stellar Wish, and we find nothing with the Stellar Wish. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, Super Scoop Up. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Well, this is not turning out okay, to say the least. Okay, this is not turning out okay. We are gonna be able to snipe 60 damage, but that's not gonna be enough. Okay, he has Boss's Orders and all that stuff, so it's not working out for us. Whiffing on so many like scoop up nets, it's insane. This guy is probably stuck in the active. We'll be able to retreat though. Maybe he has a switch card in hand. He has the Oranguru to get a card that he wants on top of the deck. He's probably going to go for a switch card and attacking with this guy, unless he doesn't have anything. Okay, a switch. He can also manually retreat if he has the resources. And then Cynthia and Catelyn of all things. Drawing him 3 cards. Okay. This is a little bit scary. Crushing Hammer again. It is failing, which is good. So 2 Crushing Hammers in there. And he's gonna go for Interpret Sword. Okay, he's stuck in the active, so that is very good news for us. Okay, another Crushing Hammer coming down. Yeah, this guy is stuck. So let's get rid of that energy for now. And let's go for the research again. Let's see what we're able to grab here. Another Crushing Hammer. Super Scoop Up Nut as well. Okay, this is actually not a bad idea. Crushing Hammer, it fails. So it's a little bit interesting here. We have Scoop Up Net, Evolution Incense. Let's see, we smack 160, so we're gonna have to 2-shot Irrelevant. It is Irrelevant. Stellar Wish. Finding ourselves the Training Court, Scoop Up Net again. Interesting. We get energies back with that, but we're not gonna get 1-shotted anyhow. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Scoop Up Net. This guy's gonna get the damage anyhow, so we can actually go for the following scenario. We can scoop up net this guy, promote this guy. 60. If we snipe 60 damage on this guy, we can actually get the 2-shot if we find the boss's orders, which would be actually very nice. Okay, let's see here. We snipe 160, and then the snipe here 160, 60 is gonna 70. Yeah, we will get the KO, but we're actually afraid of stuff like... Yeah, we do have the switch in hand, so it doesn't matter at this point, but I'm actually gonna go with Scoop Up Net on the Zigzagoon again, relying on the Stellar Wish shenanigans. At this point, we might use that because we don't have any researchers left. We do have the Dedenne left, so that is always interesting. Okay, a Marnie. I'll take the Marnie for now. Let's smack down the Zigzagoon once again. Yes, and we're gonna snipe 2 damage right there. If we find something like the boss's orders, it would be fantastic. Or we can actually get rid of Oranguru, but it's probably playing multiple Orangurus as it is. It will help out with the combo with Jirachi Prism Star though. Okay, max bullet, damage everywhere. Okay, 160 and 60, that means we can one-shot this guy as well as one-shot this guy if we find the boss's orders. The bad news is that Mewtwo was gone, so Scoop Up Net will not work. Crushing Hammer as well. Okay, this is very annoying. How many switch cards in his discard pile? 2. So let's just hope he doesn't get this guy out of the active position. If he gets it out of the active position, we can still smack this guy with damage. He has 80, that means we smack 100, it's 40 damage, 140. Okay, Mallow and Lana will screw up our entire plan here. Wow. Mallow and Lana and smacking damage onto us, that's huge. That's very huge. Okay, we do have Super Scoop Up, but no other attacker to work with, unfortunately. And what is this? It's Lucario Melmetal. Very disruptive, so Brave Blade coming down. And hopefully he whiffs on a switch card. Let's just hope that is the case. Yeah, he only has 3 cards in the hand, so we shouldn't actually be worried at all. So let's just go for... Yeah, we actually need to... we can get rid of the energy here, so he's not able to attack. He needs an energy. 1 energy over there. Also, the snipe is so nice. Super Scoop Up is also nice. Let's see here. We smack 160 damage minus the reduction thanks to Metal Frying Pan is 130. 130 with the 80 is 1 damage counter short. So we really need to find the Super Scoop Up on the Zigzagoon right here. Or a Scoop Up Net. We'll be fine either way. It fails. So we're gonna attach here. I'm gonna go for the Marnie instead and hopefully find a Scoop Up Net. Here we go with the Scoop Up Net. Let's go. Okay, Scoop Up Net. Get rid of the Zigzagoon. Smacking down the Zigzagoon once again. Putting 1 damage counter over there. At this point, smacking 160 is not enough. So, yeah, we can actually use the ability here. And get all the energies ready. On our good friend Inteleon. Ice Dance. 1. Yeah, you have to do it 1 by 1. Which is a funny thing. We're gonna keep those energies in the hand, you never know what goes wrong. So max bullet, knocking out this guy and setting up damage on... Might as well get the Zacian again. So we are able to get rid of this guy. So we get 2 prize cards, which is fine. We have the boss's orders, fantastic. And a quick ball. So at this point, I think I will go for the Dedenne. And we do have... Yeah, the super scoop ups are gone, so we're gonna have to make sure that the opponent has to go for lots of resources. If he goes on the offensive with this guy, let's say he uses Metal Saucers and he attach of the turn and knocks this guy out, he still needs to take 2 more prize cards. Then we're gonna have a big VMAX staring him down in the face very shortly. This guy can also one-shot this guy, by the way. We do have that training court, which is able to get our resources. Research. Okay. At this point, there are some weak Pokemon on the bench, which we do love with the max bullet. So we're giving Zacian a run for its money, which is always nice to see here. So Inteleon, oh, the Chaotic Swell, really? No getting back the energies this time around, so we're gonna have to be very careful here. Interesting. So if we knock out Zacian, our 2 main threats will be Absol and Oranguru with the max bullet, of course. The sniping capabilities are fantastic. So we are still surviving. He might have metal saucers. How many in there? A couple of them. Even so, if he knocks us out, it's not gonna be the end of the world, to be honest. Okay, let's just go for the boss's orders. And we're gonna take down... Actually, we can smack damage here. 160. And then go for another 160 and knock out the Zacian instead. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Absol is also busted. We do have the Dedenne in hand. Okay. This guy can deal damage. This guy will need tons and tons of energy, attachment, and metal saucer, and everything. He can get rid of all of our energies, though. But we still have switches in the hand, so I think I will go on the offensive on the Zacian. Yeah. And, yeah, maybe we should have gone with this, because, yeah, and right now, there's 2 boss's orders in the discard pile, which is a little bit sad. Oh, well. Max Bullet. We could have also targeted this down and use Hydro Snipe, by the way. We can still do that later. Alright, let's... If we snipe 60 damage right there, he's probably gonna promote this guy, get rid of all of our energies, and we can still 2-shot, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna go after these weak Pokemon instead. We get 2 prize cards once again. Max VMAXs, yeah, and this instance, I think I definitely should have gone with the Lucario Melmetal. It's fine either way, since we're gonna have another Inteleon V Max ready in no time. The bad news is that we don't have access to Mewtwo, so definitely should have targeted down this Lucario Melmetal, now that I think about it. Metal Frying Pan as well, this is huge. This is huge. That means our first attack dishes out 0 damage, which is the hilarious part about this. The good news is, he still needs to take 5 prize cards, so, and he's going on the defensive with this move. Okay, another Inteleon V Max. Energy over there. We have Quick Ball, so let's see what we are able to do here. What do we have left? We have Training Court, Marnie's. There's actually nothing in the deck that we need. Nothing in the deck at all. The Training Court could be nice, but it's fine either way. Marnie could also be nice to put him to a low hand size. Probably running lots of insane stuff. Okay, definitely should have attached here, now that I think about it. So we got an attack off and used the attack over and over and over again. Okay, that was a little misplay on my part. We can still do that later, right? Ah. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go in hard with the max bullets. If we use max bullet again, we could have knocked this guy out. Then we just could go after Oranguru. Ah, it's our own fault. This guy only smacks 150 though, so we're safe on that department. And looks like our Inteleon V Max still survives. How many Crushing Hammers? 3 of them. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Alright. Energy over there. And go for the Hydro Snipe for 0 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. He is gonna be able to knock us out though, but he's gonna be 1 turn behind to smack 150. That means we have a lot of time to use the Hydro Snipe. And we're gonna keep Marnie in the hand so we don't deck out, because with so much capabilities here, it's a very close game, but I actually should have targeted down this guy as soon as possible. He's probably gonna use Mellow and Lana at one point, which is probably very annoying. Yeah, Steel Fist knocking us out. Now we're just gonna safely get our prize cards from the bench anyhow, so it's totally fine. He takes 3 prize cards. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Okay. We have the Training Court, which is no longer working out. Marning him to a low hand size and start sniping. I think that is the best play here. Whee! Hopefully he doesn't get the Crushing Hammer, otherwise things could go wrong very quickly. Boom! We need to get 2 attacks off at least. Bam! Yeah, 100 damage. It's not what it's doing at this moment. How many Crushing Hammers? 3. I'm very scared of the Crushing Hammers, to be honest. Okay, an attachment here. Metal Saucer as well. Okay, he can physically retreat this guy and smack 150, I guess. Primate Wisdom. How many resources does he have left? Crushing Hammers, Tackles, Marnie again, okay. This is a very close, suspenseful game. The bad news is that our Mewtwo was sacrificed, otherwise we could have like used these, what was it again? Custom catchers. Okay, we still have a switch left in the deck. That is something we know for sure. Okay, Steel Fist. How we gotta get by the weakness? By the weakness. If he has a gusting card, he will take it. So he has 2 custom catchers in here. Wonder if he's playing green. I wonder if he's playing green. Alright, let's get this guy rolling. I'm actually gonna slap this down while I'm at it. As well as this card. We really need to find if we... Yeah, we have that 1 switch left if he does some crazy shenanigans. Here it goes, the max bullet, and then Oranguru is our main threat at this point, so we're probably gonna survive, but we're gonna have to wait if he has something like Boss's Orders or something. If he has, that's game, unfortunately. Metal Frying Pan. Chaotic Swell. Is he able to... Quick Ball? Dedenne? Is he playing Dedenne? Is he playing Dedenne? He plays Mew! No! Mew of all things. Okay. That changes our entire setup. Okay. Oh yeah, he has the Fion. So that is a great game. But Inteleon V Max, very, very interesting development. Definitely should have gone with that Lucario Melmetal when I had the Boss's Orders. The bad news is that we only have 2 Boss's Orders, and once Mewtwo hits the discard pile, we are not able to get it back. So maybe we should have sacrificed the Zigzagoon, but the Zigzagoon got us the prize cards in the first place. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let's be playing another game with Inteleon V Max. A very nice archetype to be trying out in today's meta. The Energy Denial is very fun. Okay, we're up against Dragon and Psychic. Probably gonna see some Mewtwo action here. Melee Mewtwo. We lost the coin flip. They're probably gonna go first, set up some Inkays. You know how that goes. Okay, with Malamar, it's gonna be difficult to get stuff rolling. The good news is with Snipe Shot, we can immediately target down stuff on the bench. We smack 160 with the 40. It's not gonna be enough, but we're still gonna try it out. He has the Horror Psychic Energy. This deck does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. Interesting developments. Either we smack some damage on this guy, which is totally irrelevant. Otherwise, yeah, he gets the Dedenne down. We can actually one-shot that with the max bullet, by the way. Let's just smack down an NK. So yeah, so we can put our attention to that little fella over there with the Snipe Shot. And we do have Scoop Up Net and Marnie, so it could be worse, right? We have the Inteleon V Max in hand. The reason we're running a 3-3 line, by the way, is that we need to get this guy out as quickly as possible. We do have Evolution Incense to help with that as well. Quick Ball, another Inkay. Yeah, Inkay party. We're gonna get rid of the Inkays very shortly, which is totally awesome. He can actually smack 200 damage with Miraculous Duo GX, so we need to bench something. Okay, that's good. Quick Ball. We're actually gonna get an energy over there. Yeah, we're gonna go for Quick Ball on the Evolution Incense. And then we will get ourselves Snom. Yeah, Snoms are good. And let's go. He only has 2 cards in hand. Probably has a supporter, although there's 2 supporters in his discard. Yeah, probably has a supporter. But at this point, we can evolve this guy and evolve the other guy. I think we should be totally fine to use the Snipe Shot first. And then go for the Marnie afterwards. We have all the evolutions in hand, right? Let's just target that down. 40 damage on an Inkay. If we Marnied, he would have gotten 4 cards. Even though he already used the Dedenne. There's stuff in the discard pile. You never know. Quick Ball again. Okay, another Dedenne pops up. Probably. He needs to find a switch card, a Malamar, and an energy, and something to discard. It's gonna be rough. Maybe we should have gone with the Marnie. Okay, there's the Malamar. Will he have everything in hand? Quick Ball again. There's the Trevenoir. There's 2 Horror Psychic energies on here, which is a little bit annoying. Latios GX. Interesting. There's the Trevenoir. There is the Marnie. So he Marnies us. So we had such a powerful hand. Research and Crushing Hammer. Okay. Pale Moon GX. Okay, never expected that. The Pale Moon GX means that at the end of the turn, this guy will get knocked out. Either we retreat it, or, yeah, energy, go down the drain with your Horror Psychic Energy. Yeah, 2 Boss's Orders in the discard pile, also something you don't want to see. We have a switch, we have an energy, we have a Quick Ball, we have an Evolution Incense. It's actually not bad. Let's smack this down. Could have actually evolved into Inteleon V Max, to be honest. That could have been a good option. Let's get rid of the training court. Quick ball for Dedenne. Yeah, he could snipe Dedenne, but we actually need to get our setup going. Switch to the Frosmoth. Let's get the bucket rolling. Let's get only 1 energy. Yeah, 1 energy is fine. So we can actually use the Ice Dance. 2 energies. Easy. Okay, now we just need to find... Oh! Why did I click OK? Was I okay with that? Probably not, but what happened? TCG, what are you doing? We still have the Dedenne and a Yell Grunt, which could be fine. Hopefully he's still stuck in the active. He can... Yo, they concede. What is this? They didn't even know. We were going to use that Inteleon V Max this turn, which is going to knock out a Malamar, as well as pressurizing the Mewtwo. So this deck is actually legit. Let's play another game with Inteleon V Max. That was a very strange scenario where I clicked done and my turn ended. But still, the Dedenne would have found us Evolution Incense or the Inteleon V Max, which would be totally awesome. One more round with this fantastic new water type archetype. But we still haven't faced any lightning decks, so which is good. We won the coin flip. We are gonna go first. We are a VMAX deck. We really need to get our stuff going. And we start with Snom immediately. Could be worse, right? Could be worse. We can actually quick ball, scoop up nets. We can actually rely on Jirachi in this scenario. Scoop up net and Evolution Incense. Interesting. Zamazenta V. Okay. In this scenario, do we go with the Dedenne? We do have Evolution Incense immediately, so we can actually get our stuff going. Crushing Hammer is also fantastic if he's playing something like an ADP. Interesting. Switch, scoop up net. I really don't know. It's probably not gonna get the first turn attack off. That's for sure. Let's get our Inteleon V ready. Now we're gonna Dedenne later. At this point, we're just gonna attach here. Next turn, Evolution Incense for our Inteleon V Max, and hopefully we go from there. We have Crushing Hammer, so we'll see how it goes. If our Snom sees the discard pile, I'm gonna be sad though. It only has 50 HP, but seeing as this is a Zamazenta V, makes me think it's ADP Zacian. Order pads, okay. Speed Zacian. That could be the case. He could knock out this guy, but I'd rather he knock out a Snom than he knocks out an Inteleon V, because we have Crushing Hammers and the first attack of the Inteleon V Max, which is totally busted. Wait and see hammer. Well, that's nasty. Never seen that before. Definitely with the order pads. He's gonna get rid of an energy, which is not... It's okay. We can use Evolution Incense on this guy and get multiple attachments. Quick ball. Zacian. Yeah, he's going to use Interpret Sword anyhow. Or he can use the Dedenne, but the Dedenne is actually like a huge downside since we can target that with Boss's Orders. Zacian V. All these gold cards. Insane. The Full Art Zamazenta V. There is the Zacian V. The gold one. Look at that shining. Metal Saucer. And then the Dedenne, right? Metal Saucer attachment Dedenne. He's searching for a switch on another Metal Saucer. That's his best bet. Or he's gonna go for Interpret Sword. Could be the case. Cherish Ball, Dedenne. There is the Dedenne. We don't see Cherish Ball that often anymore. We already checked out like ADP Zacian as well, but maybe he's gonna get out something else. Like ADP? I haven't seen ADP just yet. Ooh, Energy Switch, yeah, this is ADP. ADP Zacian. And he's attaching to... Yeah, he just used Metal Saucer on it, so he can still slap down ADP. We can use Crushing Hammer, so I wonder how this will go. As well as using Evolution Incense. I wonder if we should get out either the Inteleon V Max. He's attaching to the Zacian. That makes me think he's gonna go on the offensive. Already 2 Metal Saucers in the discard pile though. So if we can get some energy denial up in this place, it should be okay. Either way, we also need to get the Snom out of the active position. And how many switches in the discard pile? 0. We also have Scoop Up Nest, by the way, so we can actually use that as well. Okay, Marnie. That's not fair. Okay, we have Quick Ball and Yell Grunt, so it's okay, to say the least. We can quick ball. We can slap down this Snom. Interpretor is probably gonna get an energy. Nope, no energies inside. So we can actually go for the Yell Grunt if we want to. Oh, here's the research. Research is way better. Gonna slap this down. Gonna get an energy of the turn over here. I'm gonna go for quick ball, getting rid of this, and finding ourselves. Mewtwo is in here. Galarian Zigzagoon. Yeah, probably don't need Galarian Zigzagoon. I'm gonna get the Jirachi if something gets knocked out. It's totally fine. Jirachi and research. Bam. Okay. This is not looking good. We're gonna have to rely on Scoop Up Net using Jirachi this turn, unfortunately. Yeah, slapping down this before he uses Ball Sword, Stellarish. Crushing Hammer. This could actually help out. Crushing Hammer. Ta-da-da-da. It fails. Well, we are in a pickle. We can Scoop Up Net, save Snom. Yeah, getting rid of so many Scoop Up Nets is not good. Oh, not what you want to see, right? Not what you want to see. Either way... this is actually not good. This is definitely not good. This guy's still stuck in the active, but he will have a switch card, presumably. This guy's gonna go on the offensive, and we still only have one attachment in play. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Switch, station on the roll. Don't see ADP just yet, which is totally fine. What is this? Boss's orders. Gonna go after our Inteleon. Wow. That changes the whole deal here. We only have one in play at this point. One Crushing Hammer. So we can actually dig for some Crushing Hammers at this point. And hopefully we can slow him down. He gets 2 prize cards for Inteleon. It doesn't matter what he's drawing. We're gonna slow him down immensely, hopefully. With the Marnie. Come on. Scoop up? What is this? What is this hand? Marnie. We don't need any cards in this scenario. Could have also used Stellarish, but getting this guy to a low hand size is probably better. Okay, we also have some of these. We're gonna go for Evolution Incense, finding ourselves Inteleon V Max for the next turn. Hey, it looks like we don't have any Inteleon Vs left. What in the world? We need to take prize cards, which is not gonna work in this scenario. Oh well. How can we even survive with everything being priced? Stellarish. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. We cannot do anything. We have to like slag 60. There's no way we can win this, guys. So we're actually gonna have to concede. There's no way I'm fighting without Inteleon V. So hopefully guys enjoyed the video of Inteleon V Max. Try it out for yourself. It's actually quite a nice archetype once you get the hang of it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video very shortly. Peace out.